Hello, citizens. Welcome to B-Movie Battle for Nick Cage Cast, episode 23 for Raising Arizona. I don't know what to say about this movie. It's one of the first movies I ever watched. It's the first Nick Cage movie I've ever watched. It's what kind of started the obsession, the raging, throbbing obsession, I guess you'd say, if you were really creepy. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that then. But we here at Loitering Wonderland Studios love Nick Cage. We love this movie. Coen Brothers are amazing. The movie is, I'd say, a perfect movie. I think it's flawless. There's not one thing I would change, other than maybe having more Frances McDormand in the movie. That's always a plus. I can't really fault the movie on that. She was there to do what she needed to do, which is set up a swinger couple and then have him get punched and fire Nick Cage. And that's really about it, but she's great in the movie.
Where's that baby? Where's he at?
Go find him, honey.
Cut it out, Glenn.
He's asleep right now.
Oh, shit. I hope we didn't wake you.
Well, why don't you call him Jason? I just love biblical names. If I had another little boy, I would name him Jason, Caleb, or Tab. Oh, he's an angel. He's an angel straight from heaven. You just fly straight down from heaven. Well, you're going to send him to Arizona State.
But Frances McDormand's great in the movie. Nick Cage, John Goodman, Holly Hunter, everyone, William Forsythe, fucking everyone's great in the movie. And I just want to say right now that there is down the road a preschool named Raising Arizona. And I can't quite figure out why they thought it was a good title for their business of taking care of your children, when the movie Raising Arizona that they're referencing in their title is about stealing children and the parents having no idea what's happening. And they want you to have that idea in your head when you go in there to drop off your little child, your little junior son of a bitch. Drop it off there, and then who knows what'll happen to that fucking kid. Nobody knows. They just have kids running around like in the Arizona household. It's a terrible name for the place. They need to really change that. Maybe another Nick Cage movie, like 8mm. That makes me think they're doing snuff films in there, though. You know, you got good, you got bad in both those scenarios, but so let's move on to the movie. I love the way it's shot. It's shot very Sam Raimi-ish with the long camera going up. I love there's a scene, this is gonna be me talking about scenes I love, where the camera's going up and it's following Randall Tex Cobb and it goes up over some stuff and it goes up the ladder into the room. When the kid's stolen already, that's great. There's like 3 lines in a row that are like my favorite lines out of any movie that John Goodman and William Forsythe say while they're on Nick Cage's couch.
What's that smell?
We don't always smell this way, Ms. McDonough.
You busted out of jail.
No, ma'am. We released ourselves on our own recognizance.
What Ella here is trying to say is that we felt the institution no longer had anything to offer us.
Awful good cereal flakes, Miss Madonna.
Why aren't you breastfeeding? You appear to be capable.
Mind your own business.
Man, you don't breastfeed him. He huts you for it later. That's why we wound up in prison.
Anyway, that's what Doc Schwartz tells us.
Let's take a moment to talk about Cage, because that's what we're here for. We got Court Cage in this movie, 100% Court Cage. He has the best facial expressions I've ever seen an actor do. His hair is amazing, and it goes right along with his character. He's like a hillbilly-ish, even though there's no hillbillies in Arizona, like in the cities. He's in Tempe. There's no fucking hillbillies out there. They don't have a southern accent out here. But he speaks really eloquently and very poetically, much like Oh Brother Where Art Thou, same by the Coen Brothers, where they like people who should be dumb speaking very eloquently and poetically. That's like their flavor. This movie looks more like a Wes Anderson movie than it does a Coen Brothers movie, but I don't like Wes Anderson, but I love this movie. Figure that out.
What's the matter, Ed?
My finance left me.
She said her fiancé had run off with a student cosmetologist who knew how to apply her feminine wiles.
This son of a bitch.
A couple of the things about these kids, because basically Holly Hunter's barren. Nick Cage decides, after he's a recidivist, which they mentioned in the movie in a hilarious scene.
They got a name for people like you, Hi. That name is called recidivism.
Repeat offender.
But that ain't me anymore.
You're not just telling us what we want to hear.
No, sir, no way.
Because we just want to hear the truth.
Well, then I guess I am telling you what you want to hear.
Boy, didn't we just tell you not to do that?
Yes, sir.
They agree to steal a baby. So they go up there, Nick Cage is running around trying to be quiet, but trying to pick out a baby. And the ugliest fucking babies in the world are chosen for this movie. They're ugly as shit. They're not cute babies. And they're supposed to be like, it seems like they're supposed to be newborns, but they're like 9 months old. But he's running around chasing the babies down. They all look like the baby from Baby's Day Out, only not as cute. And then they finally take one, get him in the car. I only bring it up because it's one of my favorite scenes when Holly Hunter's just like, I love him so much, just crying. It makes me laugh like really hard.
She's got 4 little babies, almost as good as this one. It's like when I was robbing a convenience store.
I love him so much.
And they don't like, the people who kidnap me don't like it when I'm positive about a movie. So I don't really know what else to say about it because I'm just gonna keep talking about scenes I love, and that's not entertaining. Let's see here. What else should I talk about? As I was saying, I hate Raising Arizona. I hate this movie with a passion so strong. I mean, true, it's difficult to watch when you lost an eye in the B-movie Battle Wars, but I hate this movie. Oh, yeah. Oh, God. And I mean, I can only see out of half of this eye, and, you know, this ear is blown out from the wars as well, but we here at Limb Studios hate Nick Cage. We hate this movie. It wasn't funny. I hate the Coen Brothers. What's wrong with them? This is one of the worst movies ever made. What is wrong with this movie? It wasn't funny at all. I didn't laugh once. The only one I got along with, the only character I understood was Tex Cobb's character. That Ronald Tex Cobb knows how to play a character. Man, that man's hilarious. But then he got blown up. And so did all chances I had of liking the movie. I didn't like it anymore after that. Nick Cage I found to be too quirky, too enjoyable. He spoke too eloquently, despite being a southern hick from Arizona with a southern accent. What's that all about? People in Arizona don't have accents. I should know. My name's Tucson East. I'm from out here. I'm from this place. They don't have southern accents. I don't have a southern accent. And what's wrong with kidnapping a child? I don't get it. I don't get what the plot of this movie is. I don't get the point. They stole the child. That's fantastic. I've stole many children. Don't go in that room. There's a lot of kids in there. Don't do it. I hear them scratching and clawing all day long, but I don't let them out. Once they go in, they do not come out. I love this movie for that reason. And Randall Tex Cobb, and no other reasons. There's no other thing to enjoy in this movie. There's nothing else there. It's an empty void, just like this socket is. Just full of nothing, full of darkness, full of empty laughs for children to laugh at. And children are to be kidnapped, not laugh at movies. That's my stance on this. And let's talk about the Coen Brothers. Oh, they're so quirky, they're so funny, they make great movies, they won Oscars. Their only best picture was their non-comedy. Yeah, what does that tell you? How great at comedies are they then? Yeah, oh, and let's put our wife in the picture. I mean, not collectively, she's married to Joel, but let's put our wife in the movie, in all our movies. Give her a career, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, it's the kind of guys they are, you know? Oh, so funny. Oh, that Big Lebowski's hilarious. Again, the only part I liked was the kidnapping part, but they didn't actually kidnap anyone, so what's the point? Then we got lady killers. They're supposed to kill an old lady. Yeah, I like that movie. I like that. And Miller's Crossing, where he's begging for his life out in the woods. Oh, I love that part too. And the man who wasn't there. lied. He was there, but he was killing people. Oh, he was. Oh, he was killing so many people. Oh, yeah, I like that movie too. But this one, I don't like this movie. I don't like Nick Cage. I don't like being forced to watch shitty movies for you. I don't like it. I don't enjoy it one bit. So let me just say, if you haven't seen Raising Arizona, go ahead and watch it. Definitely worth the watch. It's amazing. I don't want to sell it too high, but it's a great movie. Like, even if you don't think it's amazing, you're still gonna like it. It's still funny. It's still enjoyable. It's got great characters. Emmett Walsh is playing the most irritating man on the planet, but he's still hilarious. John Goodman and William Forsythe, when they're freaking out in the car because they left the baby on top and it's gone, and they're freaking the fuck out, is hilarious because they scream for like 5 solid minutes.
I don't know how high this one can.
Where's Junior?
What do you mean? You put him in?
No, I thought... Where'd we leave him?
And then when they rob the bank, the blue blows up and they're covered in blue. And John Goodman's line right there makes me laugh just thinking about it clearly.
Where's the baby?
Where's the baby?
Damn it, AJ! Ain't we got enough to contend with?
I have nothing negative to say about this movie. Other than I wish there was more of her. Nick Cage is great. Here's my Nick Cage rankings. Holly Hunter's great. Forsythe, Goodman, Emmett Walsh. Everyone's great. More Frances McDormand, please. I wish there was outtakes. I wish there was a director's commentary on this Blu-ray. I really, really, really wish there was, because I can get more information on it. I watch every commentary that the Coens put out on anything, but there's not one on this. Maybe there's like an ultimate edition somewhere. I don't know. I don't know if they do commentary tracks. I really don't, but... So 2 complaints. One is not about the movie. It's about the lack of commentary track. One's just more Frances McDormand. And that's not really a complaint. That's just what I prefer. I think she's funny in this movie. Negatives. I got nothing. I really got nothing. Yeah, this is a tough one. I love Cage when he's holding up the board and Randall Tex Cobb throws a knife through it and he just, the way he looks at the camera, he just does this. But that's another compliment for the movie.
It's my love now.
Whoa.
That's another scene I love. Do you remember? No, that's another scene I love. Fuck. They're gonna turn on my air when they see this. I'm sure they'll come up with something clever, something really hilarious and original, but I can't imagine what, you know? Oh man, I don't get the point of jokes. Oh, ha ha ha, the world's so sunny, the world's so bright, let's all laugh at everything. The world is a deep, dark place from which there is no return. The only way out is rotting in the ground, whether it be through natural causes or your own hand. This world is dark. Trust me, I've seen shit in the B-movie wars. The actual B-movie battles were terrifying, but not for me. I loved it. It made me the man I am today. The man I am in front of you, reviewing these movies against my will. So, that'll do it for B-Movie Battle, Nick Cage Cast 23, for Raising Arizona from 1987. One of the first movies I've ever seen in my life, and the first Cage movie I ever watched. And it's just a great movie. I mean, look at this. The scene when he steals the Huggies, and then has to run around getting chased by dogs and the cops that are shooting at him nonstop in the grocery store is fucking hilarious. And Randall Tex Cobb is great. It was his birthday the other day when I watched this. Celebrated in style by watching the greatest Randall Tex Cobb movie. They got the upper hand on old Tucson one time. It won't happen again. I will find a way out of here. Oh, the day's coming. The day is coming. Oh yeah, you can bet your sweet ass. I better not ever see you again on this channel or anywhere else, 'cause I will fucking kill you. I'm Tucson East. I can't tell how far away you are. I don't have the best depth perception. But your day's coming, alright? Where my cigarettes go? This movie's trash. It's trash. No, that's it. So until next time, in the meantime, I'm Phoenix West. So long, citizens. So long, Cage. Please let me out of this place, whoever kidnapped me. I'm starting to think it's Nick Cage, considering how many Nick Cage movies I've been delivered, but please get me the fuck out of here. I will do anything to get out, man. I'm not a powerful man. I'm not a proud man. I will do unspeakable things to get out of this place, to have some freedom. And they keep dropping off like toilet paper and water. And they keep telling me how important that is. I have no idea why. Why is toilet paper so important right now? What the fuck is going on out there? I have no idea what's going on in the outside world. I have like my phone, but it's very limited. It has like the child protective things on it. You know, I can't really look up much. And the internet's really limited, but what the fuck's going on with toilet paper? I have no idea why they keep dropping this off and they're like, this is really important. They don't say that, but the loudspeaker says that outside. I'm like, you better appreciate this, because you could wipe your own ass with your hand, and we have no problem doing that to you, but we're willing to give you toilet paper. And I'm like, I don't know what that means. And the bottled water, same thing. They keep saying how important it is. I have no idea what's going on. Is the fucking world still out there? What is going on? I don't know. It's scary. Hope my family's all right. If you're looking for me, I don't have any clues for you. Wherever you hear a man laughing hysterically hard at Raising Arizona, go toward that sound. Luckily they drop off a Blu-ray so I can keep watching this over and over. Some of those Nick Cage movies I don't ever want to watch again. I will never see them again. I didn't want to watch it in the first place. Looking at you, Zandalay. Oh, I'm supposed to get out of here. Anyway, until next time, in the meantime, I'm Phoenix West. So long, citizens. So long, Cage. I'm gonna walk away now from the security camera here. Placed awkwardly in the center of the room, but see ya. Yeah. All right, so I realized I shot my Raising Arizona movie without picking the next film from Nick Cage I'm gonna watch. So let's go ahead and do that now, with the benefit, if you will, of the bingo ball hopper. Those are all shooken enough. Let's go ahead and check out, if I will. Let's move this out of the way. Those are the Tales from the Crypt episodes on the bingo board. This is the Nick Cage cast. You can see my camera shadow. I'm doing a real Vengeance of Love story here, if you will. But those are the Nick Cage cast movies I will watch, according to the bingo ball hopper. Those aren't blank, they're just white. So let's go ahead and choose the next movie, shall we? Oh, I'm terrified. All right, let's. I gotta go this way. Sorry. This always drops the fucking ball on the goddamn ground. Oh my god, I did it. All right, so we got 69. For the bingo crowd here, they'd be going fucking crazy, because that's what bingo heads do. 69. That's back in the hopper. Let's find out what we have to watch. Oh. Bangkok Dangerous. That's my stance on this. What am I doing with my life? Trying to get a Snake Plissken as Clint Eastwood.